Have you noticed how many videos are now on YouTube about the changes on YouTube for creators? Oh my word, every guru I know is posting their version of the changes, some of them what to do about it, some of them just complaining about it. Man, I had to stop watching all of those. Most of them are analyzing the changes and the impact that it's going to have on us as creators. But this video is not about the changes, it's about change itself and how I deal with it. How I deal with change in any area of my life, especially in this YouTube change, can put me years behind or years ahead. Dealing with change is something that is so fundamental to living. It's important that we get a handle on it. Now, if you want to move forward through all of the changes going on YouTube, stick with me in this video. I'm just going to share with you how I have overcome all of the changes that are going on. This is old Mike, old me, living better. Viktor Frankl, I love this quote. He says, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we're challenged to change ourselves. Another quote that I like from an unknown source says this: change asks us to let go of what was before we really understood what will be. Oh man, those are two great quotes. How many changes have you gone through in your life? Man, at 82 years old, I've had an awful lot of changes in my life. A lot of them have been positive changes. Graduating from high school and college, getting married, starting a business. Those are all great changes. But a lot of the changes I've gone through have been negative. Getting fired from a job, going through a bankruptcy. Oh my word, I got a long list of them. Every time there's been a significant change in my life, my normal has changed. That's right, my normal has changed. The change is what happened. The new normal is how I learn to live with what happened. In other words, when I got fired from my job, what was normal the week before I got fired wasn't normal the week after I got fired. The months before my bankruptcy, what was normal then was not normal after I had my bankruptcy. And what was normal before all the YouTube changes, when they all came in, that normal is gone. There's a new normal that I need to learn how to deal with. In the business world, there's a whole discipline called change management. Businesses spend thousands of dollars bringing in professionals to help their employees go through changes that the company is going through. Hey, do you think YouTube's going to provide us some change management? Nah, I don't think so. Don't hold your breath. So let me give you a quick summary of what change management is. There's 4 key elements to it. Here it is: recognize it, interpret it, adapt to it, move forward. That's it. Pretty simple. Note that the adapt to it doesn't say accept it. There's a difference between adapting something and accepting something. It's not required that I accept it. The problem is if I don't adapt to it and I move forward, but I move forward, I'm bitter about it. I'm angry about it. Maybe I don't accept it, but don't let the non-acceptance take all of the energy and wind out of your sails. That's the temptation. That's the problem that we get into when there is a negative change and I react to it rather than respond to it. So what is the recognize in these 4 steps? Recognize simply means I become aware of the change. There's probably a lot of creators out there that aren't aware of the change. I need to be aware of it. Secondly, is to interpret it. this is kind of tricky because I've got all of these all of these gurus and even the guys from YouTube trying to interpret the change. I need to go to the source and read it myself. I'm thankful for the gurus about the links to the source. You can go to it and read it yourself. It's important that I really know what's involved with the change. I just need to interpret what the change is. With YouTube, it's always a little fuzzy because they tend to be vague so many times. But the third part of the change management is adapt to it. This is the one that is critical. I learned this in the Marine Corps. I don't know whether the Marine Corps is responsible for it or not, but it's really simple. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Man, that was grilled into me both in boot camp and in combat. This is how we were able to achieve and move forward. You improvise, you adapt, and you overcome. That becomes my new normal and how I operate within it. And then I move forward. I don't spend a lot of time worrying and agonizing. I improvise, adapt to what is going on. I don't even have to like it, but I adapt to it and I move forward. For me, man, I've already adapted. I quit watching all the videos about what happened, what to do about it, what this tweak, that tweak, what it means for this, what it means for that. I don't have the time or energies to invest in that. I need to invest in my own YouTube channel and my own videos. That's what I'm doing. I hope you'll do that. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Hey, if you want help starting and running a YouTube channel, come and join me in my school. I'd love to see you in there. And I've got another video that might be interesting, especially if you're thinking about quitting. I heard a lot of YouTubers, even some commenting on my videos, I'm done with YouTube, I'm quitting. I have a video that you need to watch. It's called Time to Quit YouTube, 3 Reasons to Quit YouTube, and 1 reason not to. Go watch that video. I'll have a link to my school and a link to that video down in the show notes. Okay, let's move forward. Let's adapt. Let's run our YouTube channels and videos with excitement and passion. Put all of our energy to moving forward, not looking backward. Hey, this is Old Mike. Old me living better. I'll see you next time.